President Hosni Mubarak of Egypt has resigned. A reason for celebration or fear? Today we read from Rights of Man by Thomas Paine. A political revolution in Tunisia, now followed by Egypt. Both their leaders stepped down. And what's next? Yemen, Algeria, Iran. These countries have been run by dictators for decades. And now it's said they are on the verge of becoming free democracies. But is that the case? The development in the Arab world are seen with some reservations. Are they really becoming free democracies? People fear that just another dictator like Mubarak soon will fill the void, or a fundamentalist Islamic regime will be elected, like in Iran. For years, this fear has motivated Western countries to openly support dictatorships like Mubarak. Damage control was the idea. But is that a right approach? Thomas Paine, one of the great intellectuals of the 18th century, wrote about the free-thinking ideas of the French and American Revolution. He strongly opposed centralized power. The royal families of England and France were the Mubaraks of their time. And to the argument that getting rid of those monarchs would lead to chaos, he replied, "Freedom has been hunted round the globe. Reason was considered as rebellion. And the slavery of fear had made man afraid to think. But such is the irresistible nature of truth, that all it asks and all it wants is the liberty of appearing." He wrote this in 1791. Freedom hunted, reason considered as rebellion. It's almost similar to the text that has been used against the demonstrators at the Tahrir Square. And Mubarak tried to stay in power by repeatedly sketching the alternative of an Islamic state, making people subjected to the slavery of fear. We shouldn't listen to those phrases anymore. Freedom is so important that it's worth entering this phase of uncertainty. Is it without risk? No, it isn't. Can it go wrong? Yes, it can. A real free democracy is not about majority decides, but also allows freedom to even the smallest minorities. And is the Arab world capable of doing so? Well, I think, after a lot of difficulties and sidetracks, it is. Because also in that part of the world, the irresistible nature of man is that all it asks and all it wants is the liberty of appearing. The appeal of individual freedom is a universal one. So, for this moment, lay aside your reservations on the Egyptian revolution and celebrate the momentum. Freedom, hunted around the globe, has made a tremendous new victory. Thomas Paine, The Rights of Man. I wish you many free thoughts.